Hello guys, in this video we're gonna talk about NAT, Network Address Translation. We're gonna do NAT Overload from many private IPs to one public IP, and then we're gonna do a static NAT from one public IP to one private IP, and path from one public IP to one private IP using the 80 port or any port. So we're gonna start with the router 1, the client router. We're gonna go to enable, then configuration terminal. Then we're gonna start with the interface fast ethernet 00. Okay, so we're gonna put the address, the IP address 200.0.0.4, and the mask is 29. The subnet mask. Okay, and then we not shut down the interface. So then we're gonna set up the LAN, go to interface fast ethernet 01, and then we add the address 192.168.1.1, and the subnet mask is 255.255.255.0 mask 24, and then we shut down the interface. We now shut down the interface. Okay, so then we're gonna change the name to host R client. Okay, so then we're gonna go to the ISP router, and then we're gonna go to enable configuration terminal. Then we're gonna set up the client interface fast ethernet 00. Go IP IP address 200.0.0.1 255.255.255.248, and then node shutdown, and then the interface is up because we are on the same subnet. So right now we can ping each router. So then we're gonna set up the server side, and then we go to 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 set up that site, and then we're going interface fast ethernet 01, IP address 192.168.2.1, and the 24 is subnet mask, and then no shut to up the interface, and then we save the data with do wr. Okay, so now we have all the interfaces set up. So we have to set up the NAT to the computer's access to the servers. So at this moment we cannot ping to the server or the other router because they are on another subnet or another network. So that's why we need to use NAT, because we need to access with one public IP, not one private IP. So then we ping the default router, then it's okay. So we're gonna set up the NAT, the network address translation. So first thing we gotta do is to do an access list to the router, mark the network that we need to go or to access. So we're gonna go access list 1 permit, and we're gonna permit the address 192.168.1.0, and then we put the wildcard. So it's the same as vice versa of the subnet mask. Okay, and then we save the access list, and then we need to set up the interfaces. This is the outside interface because it goes to the ISP, and this is the inside interface because okay, and this is the inside interface because it's on the local area network or the inside. So we're gonna on interface fast Ethernet 00. This is the outside because it goes to the ISP. Is in the outside. So we put this command IP NAT outside because that's the interface that is in the outside side. And then we go to the interface fast Ethernet 01 and put the command IP NAT inside because it's in the inside side. So then we save the data in the NVRAM, and then we put this last command IP NAT inside source, and we put the list that we have created before, list 1, because that was the number that we put before, and then we put the interface that it goes outside, and then we put this last command overload. It's very important, this command overload. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so it's because a typo error. Okay, and then we save the data, and then we do show run to see the configuration, and we see the interface fast Ethernet 00 is in the outside and fast Ethernet 01 is in the inside. And then we see the command IP NAT inside and the access list that we created before to mark the address or the network. Okay. Okay, so now we can ping to the other network because we have created NAT network translation overload. So we're gonna see if we can ping 200.0.0.1. Okay, now we see that it's pinging. Okay, so now we see that is pinging to the router and the outside side. So we can check out the NAT translation with show IP NAT translation, and we see that the inside local, inside outside local that is making the translation. Okay, this is a ICMP packet.